In our known universe, there was once a meme, a demon, a monster named Obunga. It was said to take on the persona of Barack Obama, a former president of the United States of America. Everyone has a shadow. Everyone has a persona. And it's always watching you every single minute. In our known galaxy, it is said that everyone has a parallel self. In these parallel worlds, parallel multiverses, only make up what we can see by the naked eye. Obunga, it's not the worst thing out there, and it can take many forms. We've seen personas before like Slender Man, because ultimately Slender Man is a persona of this man. We have personas that are darker than meets the eye. And believe it or not, you probably have your own Obunga. Welcome to Do You Know Your Meme? Hey guys, it's Arlie. And I am here for another video. Today's video, we are going to be discussing Obunga. Now, a lot of people don't know exactly where Obunga is from, and to put it simply, Obunga isn't actually of this world. Well, he's an extension of this world and this universe, but we gotta dig deep and understand how this works. Obunga is a dark spirit, a dark form of matter, a entity that is nothing more than a shadow or attachment of the real person. If you guys have ever played the Persona games, it's kind of like that, but much more distorted and evil and malicious. Barack Obama is simply like the host to this thing. Simply, I have my own persona, my own shadow, my own extension of me in a parallel universe somewhere. And to dig deep, it is actually not in our known galaxy. When you see your shadow, the sun literally reflects matter off another planet, another universe somewhere. It's weird, I know, it's hard to explain. A guy tried to explain it to me, and it's crazy because here you are, you have this dark, distorted figure that kind of looks like Obama, but you can tell it's been demonized and distorted, and it looks disgusting and ugly, and something that just started as a harmless meme is probably more dangerous than anything in its known universe as we live today. So to really help you get an understanding, Barack Obama, this meme started because a Photoshop artist created a distorted figure of Obama. But ultimately, every person's shadow doesn't necessarily look like them or a distorted way of them. The only way that form can be taken is if it's seen a way to do it. The shadow saw the distorted figure of Obama. Someone out there created this meme, and it actually took on true form. This is the scary part, because It's like people have seen sightings of an Obunga and can't prove it, and people just say no, it was just a Photoshop artist who wanted to make a scary meme. But they don't understand that personas feed off that. That's like if you go in the dark in my room and my shadow is standing there and you show them a distorted picture of me. What do you think they're gonna do? Shadows feed off of fear. That's what they want to do. That's exactly what they're looking for. And you can actually say it from Stephen King's It, Pennywise is actually a persona, a shadow of another universe. He's from a multiverse, another planet, somewhere out in the vast multiverses of existence. You could say that Pennywise is a shadow of a real person. And when you dig deep into it, Obunga really isn't that different from it. He could take on many forms, but only chose the scariest form possible. I'm sorry guys, I could feel my shadow get mad at me for releasing this information. I can feel something, a presence in this room, and it is scaring me. I can feel something. I'm not fucking joking. Anyways, that's kind of like a good tidbit of Obunga. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a deep dive into a lot of shadows and personas, because that is where spirits and ghosts come from. Alright? So ghosts and spirits are essentially just energy, if that makes sense. It's like the energy your body gives off the soul. And that's the difference between intelligent beings. For some reason, their mind is always stronger and more complex and just complete energy. A life force, if you will, from the body. Animals have life forces too, but the difference between human beings and other intelligent life forms, as I said, other intelligent life forms, is that they are essentially, their mind isn't bound by flesh. It's more than flesh. It's just how life starts though. And once you understand that, because your body can, if you could use 100% of your brain, I'm pretty sure you can move matter and alter matter, because the mind it's hard to explain. It's like it's the universe itself. And maybe this is where the idea of God comes from. A supreme being who can use all the power of intellect could probably create planets, create the universe, create stars. You know what I mean? So that's probably where the idea of God comes from. Now, let's get back on the topic of spirits and demons and things like that. These are nothing more than personas using fear against you. Okay? Now, here's the crazy part. If people didn't know, you're actually stronger than your shadow and persona. You're always stronger. So if Obunga was essentially my shadow, I'm always stronger than him unless he's able to use fear to get to me, and your shadow can actually end up killing you. This is what you saw in Pennywise. Pennywise probably was the persona of the clown he took form of, right? And he killed the clown just so he could he killed that clown, that the person who was dressed as a clown, to take over the body, to completely distort who he was. And Slender Man also had all the scariest things you've seen in life, even Freddy Krueger. You know, when they burned Freddy Krueger, even though it's a fictional story, it kind of like gives you a hint that, hey, they got inspired by this shadow persona theory, that Freddy Krueger was this, and this, and a bunch of people killed him and burned him alive. And from there, he was so weak, so fearful, and dying, that the shadow, his evil self, his form, took over his body. So, hey, you gotta, it's real, man. It's real. And guys, the story of Obunga is very dark, because this universe was never cookie cutter, and I wish people would stop playing with this meme. I think this is one of those memes that really does need to be dead. And yes, this is the internet's best show. Thanks, PewDiePie. I'm taking over. Do you know your meme? So make sure you subscribe. I hope that gave you an idea of what a persona is. Hope they gave you an idea of what we're going for here. And yeah, it is some scary stuff. Anyways, see you guys with the next meme.